Hello everybody, this is Petey at Arcade at berserkarcade.com, and here we are with Star Wars The Old Republic. And well, we're going to be starting to play this for a little while. We got Grammy an account and Petey has one as well already. Now they've already actually gone ahead and created their character, so I'm a little bit behind everyone. We are playing on a PvP server. It's the Twins something or other. Anyway, they've already gone ahead and created dark side characters, and they've created Force users. So let's quickly go over some of the classes here. We have the Sith Warrior, the Sith Inquisitor, the Bounty Hunter, and the Imperial Agent. And I'm just going to quickly, if you go up here, it tells you a few things about them. But the thing I'm most interested in is the advanced classes. And for instance, let's take a look at the Sith Warrior. When you hit level 10, it branches off into two different classes. One's the Marauder and one's the Juggernaut, and it gives you kind of a brief description of them. Now, I already know, since they're both being Sith Warriors, one of them's going to go, straight DPS. One is going to go probably tank DPS. I'm still not really sure which one we should set to which. I kind of think Grammy would be better served as a tank DPS or tank damage, as this will give her a little bit more staying power. But we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Sith Inquisitor because all the Sith start on the same planet, and that's what we want, so we can play together. And I have a choice between the Sorcerer and the Assassin. Now, to be quite honest, I would like to be an Assassin for just the double-bladed lightsaber. It would probably look really cool. But I'm going to go ahead and actually pick the Sorcerer this time around, simply because I want access to be able to heal people. Since the three of us are going to be playing together quite a bit, we really should have someone that is capable of healing, even though this is not a role I usually play. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. Next, I get to select my race. Now, I have 5 races here available to me. Human, Twi'lek, Rattaki, or whatever. Let's go through them. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen a Twi'lek by now. There's the Rattaki, Zabrak. They're pretty popular. Let me see. And then we have the Sith, which actually threw me for a loop, because I'm not really the biggest Star Wars fan. But I didn't realize that Sith was actually a race as well, and they're often referred to as the purebloods. Now, since they're descendant of an alien species that gave up their... Anyway, since they're so highly attuned to the Force, I'm actually going to go ahead and pick a Sith. Now, I don't really think your race actually has any impact at all on your character, other than looks. And once you actually start putting, an armor and helmet and everything else on them, you're not even going to see what they look like anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick Sith, and I want to be male.
Somewhat intriguing.
And we're actually presented with a few options here to customize our character. And to be honest, I don't really think there's all that many. I'd like to see more. But we are given a few options here. I'm just going to hit random. I usually hit it 3 times. And then start from there. So right off the bat, not grooving on the hair. I want to be big. I mean like real big. Like get the hell out of my way big. So I'm going to go ahead, zoom in. I'm just going to go ahead and go through some of the options. The head's fine. I'm going to keep that. Scars. I don't want any scars whatsoever. Complexion. No pimples. So I'm pretty good with that. Eye color. I want, there's a yellow, really yellow eye color. Glowing yellow. Right there. That's the eye color I want. Kind of matches the jewelry, the nose jewelry. And let me see, what else do we have here? Hair. This is the hairstyle. I want something a little more Rico Suave. Oh, look at that. A little bit of a tousled look going on there. We're going to go ahead and stick with that one. And skin color. Actually, I'm okay with this one. But there's all different sorts of shades of red you can go through for them. But I'm actually going to take the one that's moderately human color. Of course, once I actually hit create and we go into the game world, I'm probably going to be orange. But anyway, name. Let's spell it right. All right. Is it available? And it is. So let's go ahead. We're going to be Petey again. The server is Twin something. It's a PvP server. I'm going to go ahead and edit out the cutscenes. There we go. Okay, so I'm presented with this press spacebar to continue. So I'll press the spacebar. And we're presented with our opening cinematics. Now, I've been told that the game has a ton of cinematics in it. And even the dialogue, it's all primarily cinematic done. You just select the response. My wife is really impressed with the amount of polish in the game, so I guess we'll see. Oh, he did not just do that. Oh, he's so small and skinny, I'm going to break him. He's got his back turned, let's get him. Come on, you're Sith. Oh, that's not a good look in his eyes. Plotting something against me already. I just get off the damn boat. Wait for me. I'm just going to take my time because I have an attitude.
The last one to arrive is finally here. I hope you don't think you're special. It would be a shame if freedom went to your head.
Now that
or if you
guy has a
got the idea
bit of a
you
skin
didn't
problem.
need to pass your trials to become Sith. Lord Zash has tasked me with sorting through you refuse
So we have our
to find
chat
one
window up
worthy
here.
of being her apprentice, and I intend to do just that.
Okay, here's the dialogue options we're presented with. So the last line that he said is presented with you, so...
Give us a chance. We can prove
Wow,
ourselves.
look at this guy.
We'll just see about that. Now the rest of you gutter
Looks
trash
like he
already
hasn't
know
been
your
having
trial.
fun.
Get going while I bring our latecomer up to speed.
Watch your back, friend.
Okay.
And don't worry, it'll be all right.
My
He can't
first
kill us
friend.
all.
So you have the ability to flirt with opposite sex. I'm not sure about same sex, but at least opposite sex.
That means a lot coming from a beautiful girl.
Oh, look at that.
You're cute.
My wife isn't on yet,
Just
so
watch you
we'll
don't
take
get yourself
advantage of
killed.
this.
Now, slave, for your trial. There's a hermit named Spindrol who lives in the tomb of Ajunta Paul in the valley
Now, wait a
of the
minute. No
Dark
one else got a
Lords.
trial.
Spindrol's a lunatic, but Lord Zash sees him as some kind of prophet. Once you find him, he will test you.
Okay. Sounds like
The
a
more
good test.
challenging, the better.
But there, you know your task. Spindrol lives in the tomb of Ajunta
tattoos.
Paul in the
So
valley
I'm assuming
of the
this guy's
Dark
human.
Lords. Don't keep Spindrol waiting, slave.
Oh. Why can't I just crack when they turn their back to me? Alright, so let's go over a bit of the interface here. As you've seen, we've had the chat window. This is kind of like the quick link to a social panel. You can add your friends, look who's on. Let me see your chat window. There seems to be, whoops, two tabs already. There's general and other. I'm not really sure how to add more, but there might be a way. And I'm sure it works like any other chat. Yep. Sure enough, it does. Let me see, can we resize it? Yeah, we can make it bigger and everything else. Okay, great. We have some tabs up here, which just I assume opened up different character panels and that, as we see. When you hover over them, it tells you down here what they are. So it looks like they're bound to a key, C. Now this is actually one thing when we're setting it for Grammy. We kept looking in the options panel. Let me go over there to the preferences. And we're looking under controls. Well, we looked under everything. And we could not find a spot to actually change some of the key bindings for her. Now we might have overlooked it. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we've been pretty thorough with everything we looked for. But, you know, if we have missed it, let us know about key bindings. If it isn't in there, it's kind of a huge oversight because not everyone likes to have the keys laid out the default way. But anyway, so we have some other things here. You have your inventory, your ability pane, your mission log, your skill tree once you actually get past level 10 will show up there. Again, another link to your social panel. So we have guilds. I don't think we're actually going to start a guild here. We're probably just going to join someone else's guild, but we're just starting out, so we never know. And of course, we have our crew window. You have the ability to gain crew members, and I believe you can have up to 5 crew members, but you can only have 1 active at a time with you. And then there are also other certain rules, like if you have 4 people in your party, then you can't have your crew member as well. But it's pretty cool because as you get crew members, you can actually send them out to do things for you and stuff. It's basically like everyone is a pet class. So anyway, that's that. Then of course we have the options menu. Now over here we have a list of missions that you currently have active. And you can toggle these on and off, just like the chat window over here. If you just don't want to pay any attention to chat, just turn it off. And I'm not really sure what this number is over here. Maybe the number of people actually on the server currently. Let's actually open this up. Yeah, so I think it's actually just the number of people that are actually on the server. Now keep in mind this is a PvP server, so I'm not really sure if, how the population distribution is between the PvE and the PvP servers are. And the next thing we're going to look at here is the tooltips window, or the tutorial window as it's called. And basically just as you discover new aspects of the game, you get this little window thing pops up. You click it, tells you how to do it. When you close it, it disappears. So we'll close that off. Down here you have your quick little, well, your quick slot bars. Starts off, you got a picture of you, your name, your current class, the level you are, your health. For me, since I'm a force user, it shows me how much force. The second bar is different for each different class. So you have the ability to actually display up to 2. Now, one thing I did not like is that you could not find a way to access these through keyboard bindings. I would love to be able to have keys down here and be able to hit, like Shift 1 and have that be, whatever I have set there. But I haven't been able to find it yet, but I haven't really spent a whole lot of time playing around in the game yet. But anyway, you have your skills here. We'll go over those when we first actually start playing. And you can have up to 4 tabs worth of skills. Now, you do actually get quite a few skills in games. Not enough to fill all 4 tabs, but enough to get there. Maybe some classes might get more than others, but anyway, when you have something actually targeted, if I just go ahead and target myself here, it'll show your opponent's health and whatever secondary bar they have. In this case, it's the force bar, their level, and the color is an indication of basically how hard they're going to be to fight, and of course an image of them. Great, and of course the distance from you. So let's go ahead. We'll go over here to the menu. You can toggle what aspects you want to actually show on your mini map. You can zoom in and out. The map works pretty much the exact same as any map in any other game. You get these little green arrows telling you where to go, and you just kind of run around, try to get there. You can open up the world map either by clicking on the icon or hitting the M key, and it works just like you think it would. It just gives you a map, and of course, we got to go to here. So we're going to have, we'll close that. It shows my connection, how good it is to the server. When you actually get to level 10, you can actually go into the PvP arena where they have different sporting events. Currently, there's 3 of them. We can go over those when we actually start doing them. But to enter the queue, you have a little button here. You just click it, and you basically go into the queue to wait. And, of course, we have the current time. So that's pretty much it for a quick overview. Let me see, where am I? I'm supposed to go out here. And I've been told to wait here till all 3 of us can get on and actually start adventuring together. Anyway, that's it for the character creation. We got the little intro cinematic there, and a quick overview of some of the UI that we see in the screen. And of course, I got another tooltip here. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.